something that happens a lot during empowerment programs usually are there's some crying going on. And so crying can be contagious. So the night before, you definitely want to make sure you have some tissues on hand. And so if you have lots of crying going on, don't be worried. Don't be too concerned. That's pretty normal, and that doesn't mean that something's going wrong with the ceremony, the empowerment. Crying can be cleansing, it can be restorative, it can feel healing, and sometimes you or the kids just need to kind of get some tears out, and that's all right. So, in a word, like crying can be empowering. So it's totally fine if you find yourself kind of crying during it. But also just like keep in mind if you're crying really hard and you're crying, you look like you're crying harder than everyone around you. You might need to kind of tag out. Like let another counselor know that you need to leave for a minute. It's also important to know that the campers can also tag you out and let you know that they need to leave for a minute. I think it was my first year as a camper at Camp Kessem's BYU camp. I felt really overwhelmed, and so did my friend sitting next to me, and we just let one of our counselors know that we really needed to use the restroom for a minute, and we left for a sec and were able to, calm down a little bit and feel a little bit better. There's kind of a heavy feeling sometimes in the room you're doing empowerment in, or like a deep spiritual feeling. I don't really know how to explain it unless you're there, but it's definitely a special place and a special feeling. But definitely know that if you need to leave for a sec for any reason, that's okay. Just let someone know and make sure that your campers are going to be taken care of while you step out for a sec. So overall, on like the sharing portion, a really good guideline is just to say why you Kessem, why you came to Kessem, and kind of how it's changed you, because it truly does. It's pure magic. I mean, like, I just light up just talking about it because I love Kessem so much. That's really the best guideline. So after the sharing portion, we usually do what's called like a warm fuzzy. There's like different activities you can do. Usually you'll do like a group hug, you might sing a song or something nice like that. It's just kind of a calming thing. And you're leaving the empowerment ceremony feeling that unity and that togetherness. I know that this year we're going to have little things that after we kind of wrap up part of our warm fuzzy, we're going to have the kids, like write on little things that you'll see at camp. It'll be kind of a surprise. They're really cute. And then we're going to hang them up. And it's kind of just a really nice way to end it. And then we have an Empower Hour after, and that's always super fun. It's kind of to lighten the evening and make everybody feel super happy, and it's great. I'm not 100% sure on what they're going to do this year, but a lot of the times they do like a dance party, and it's just really fun with the kids, and it just leaves everybody super happy. Sometimes you can do, like stargazing after. It just kind of depends. It's really just a special time, and I hope you guys are excited for it. We will kind of probably get more information on it at camp. It's usually the day before the last day of camp. Sometimes we'll do the talent show that night. It just kind of depends. We'll have to see when we get there. I'm not 100% sure on what our schedule has been decided on. I guess something I forgot to mention, before our Empower Hour type activity, sometimes we have somebody, they'll close it up, they'll thank everybody and kind of remind us that we are all this important Kesem community, and we're all in this to help each other and support each other, and really just remind us of the special place that we have, remind everybody of maybe some of the fun activities that happened that week. I'm also going to read this little snippet on timing. So younger kids will generally be done faster than the older kids, depending on the size of the group. You may need to have some additional activities that are like warm fuzzies, so that the kids aren't just sitting around kind of stewing with those emotions and waiting for the other groups to be finished. Too much unstructured time during this kind of like emotional event can kind of intensify things in a negative manner. So yeah, we're always just leaving it off on a positive note. It's really leaving the kids feeling empowered. That's the most important thing on the empowerment ceremony. Who would have thought? So that kind of leaves off the things I have to say. And so now my brother and I are going to kind of share our empowerment snippet. So it's kind of weird sharing this on camera, but we're going to do it. So